Addiction is a hard thing to control, especially when you've had it for like a really long time. You ever itch for a fix before? You ever scratch so deep you start to see the skeleton in your closet? No, did addiction ever have you before? Ever rip you awake in the middle of the night to remind you that you need it? While relapse kicks in that back door, holds your rehab at gunpoint, threatens to crack head if you try to get a recovery on them, reminds you that your past is too junky for you to ever be clean, so it's back to your old habits. Getting high as that addict, scratch your life away, because addiction is a hard thing to control when you've had it for a long time. Yo, I'm sick of scratching. But I learned I could never look down on drug addicts and alcoholics when I've been addicted to acceptance and affirmation. You know, them gateway drugs to depression. See, my dealer only told me how good it feels to scratch. Never told me the more I scratch, the more I itch. How contagious it is. See, I think my dad left me with this itch before he left me. I found out my birth mom used to itch for drugs. I guess itch just runs in my family, but I'm not trying to like father, like son in addiction. It's hard, because I feel like I need it, you know? Like I've been scratching so long, it left me trying to rationalize why I still do it. Treated it like America treats racism, like if you just don't pay attention, it will eventually go away. But it kept telling me, I will scratch your back if you scratch mine, so I kept scratching. I always thought my birth mom didn't really love me. That's why she rubbed me into foster care. So y'all, I've been scratching since age 6. Itching for words like I believe in you. Grew up snorting affirmations from Facebook likes. Can you overdose on validation? Oh, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Everyone is addicted to something. I'm not the only fiend in this room scratching like it's the lottery. Like if you win, the only thing you're trying to buy is your skin back. But they say the first step in getting over an addiction is admitting that you have one. But sometimes to me, y'all, that sounds like failure. Like I gave up or something, and I don't give up or something. You know what? I realize what I've been saying this whole time, y'all. I realize I've been saying addiction is hard to control when you've had it for a long time, when I should have been saying addiction is hard to control. You know, when you've been enunciating, I am an addict, instead of pronouncing, I am free. Be careful what you say to yourself. You might start to believe you. I am learning that it's all about what you talk like, and now I talk like I don't itch. Now I talk like no generational curses. Now I articulate no shackles for my offspring, like there may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Like if you having scratch problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but an itch ain't one. I am free. Now understand, I'm not miraculously cured today, but what about tomorrow? What about next week? What about next year? What about day 1,267 of you reminding your diction you decided to Nicoderm patch your life back together? Or jabu yourself to sober that you are testimony. You are aloe to eczema. You are generational curses now broken. You are not an addict. You are itch-free. Now stop scratching. Yo.